Hello and welcome back to Silksong. As you can see, we're in the underworks. Last time we had defeated Trobio and unlocked the harpoon ability. So now we can traverse all of those areas in the early game. And I have a few spots in mind. Got them written down on my notes here. But I think I'm going to be looking for... Well, obviously we have an immediate use of the harpoon right here. Let me just lower my volume a little bit so I can hear myself talk. And we still don't have a map. And I'm going to be on the lookout for transportation. So in case I can go back to the early game, I'm going to want to do that. Of course, got to remind myself how to play the how to play the game again. All right, so we have this move here. And I was inquiring about whether she could grab onto it automatically or not, but it looks like that's not going to be possible. Unless, ooh! And we do have a little bit of physics involved here, so that's kind of cool to see. Do get a little bit of a jump afterward. Let's see who's making all that chattering. Shh, stay quiet. Looks like they didn't notice us. Oh, it's another one of those light fixtures that contain the butterflies that I was talking about, but it seems to be cracked. I think those light fixtures hold some significance. Just don't know what it is yet. Oh. Well, this is giving me Godmaster vibes right off the bat. A locked gate bearing the symbol of an architect. So we could possibly be around the area... I was going to say where the architect is, because wasn't one of these markers an architect? But looks like I already dropped a ring marker here. Oh, this was the ring marker that I left before unlocking the harpoon ability. So we can take that out now, since we're here now. But I don't suppose this is linked to the main quest at all. Let me go talk to this character. I don't think they're going to be an enemy, so I don't think there's any risk in starting an encounter. 12th Architect. And that's an interesting way to spell 12th. Master, you seem the lone maker left in the Citadel. Are you my enemy? The other constructs of this place object aggressively to my presence. And I think I gotta use my new voiceover technique to try to do this character right. Bug Red. I am a maker. Yes. Enemy. No. I am an architect. Only an architect. To build automate is not choice. It is our nature directive. Cage. You are Weaver type, yes? A first child. Rare, extinct. Or not, it does so seem. You see it true, Master. I bear the lineage of weavers, along with other strands, equally strange. Then on your request, Bug Red, as directive demands, for Farloom's first children, and our kingdom eternal, I shall serve. I shall craft. Ah... So, I was just about to mention that we should go back to Belhart and string up some rosary necklaces, because we have been holding on to a disgusting amount of rosaries on our person, and obviously risking losing all of them. But it looks like this is the solution to that problem. So, okay, we have a variety of tools, and then we have an upgrade to our crafting kit, as well as a key. So I'm obviously going to mainline the quest items and the permanent upgrades before I invest in tools. So let's read this in her voice. Tools of my craft. They could be used to improve your own. Make harder, sharper. Thank you so much. And this is cheap enough that I can afford it right now. If Bug Red could prove their aptitude with our implements and others like, I would offer my key to grant access to the chapel store above. Acquire 3 more tools to prove aptitude. So it looks like we have a Salubra-esque mechanic where we have to unlock tools. So I was inquiring earlier about the incentive to collect as many tools as possible, and it looks like this is it right here. So we can't actually buy this key. Nope. Certainly can't. Okay, and these each require 1 craft metal. So far, all of the tool purchases have required 1, but I don't suppose any more in the future are gonna require 2 or above. They could be reserved for some OP tools, maybe. I don't know. Looks like we can buy this one right now. But we need 3 more tools, so I wouldn't, go spending... I guess I could try to flush my rosaries here. And just go for the most expensive ones right off the bat. So let's see what else we can... how much money we have in reserve. And I did neglect to read the description for one of these tools I had here. Yes, the claw mirror. So this was I believe, this was the tool we got after beating Trobio. A theoretical, or a theatrical tool of a vainglorious bug? Vainglorious? Is that a compound word? When binding, emit a dazzling flash that damages surrounding enemies. Okay, so it's like guaranteed damage from the warding bell, but you don't have to trigger it. It's just comes with your bind automatically. So, but if they cancel us, maybe it doesn't trigger. I don't know. So we have this heavy rosary necklace, and instead of sitting here and doing a bunch of math, I think I'm just gonna just crack straight into all of these. And that's enough for now. Let's leave it there, and let's see how much we can afford. Master, I seek a melody held by your line, one part of a sequence, and key to ascending above the citadel. Can you teach it to me? Our melody? I recall. Yes, there was a melody once, but its sound that I possess no longer. Too long I have worked. From my mind vault, the imprint has faded. With many things it is like this, remembrance dimmed. But you may hear it, still. At the height of our core, there it means system, near complete, constructs old built to sound our song. They need only to be set to functional form. Okay, I don't know what any of that meant, but we're not here for that. Right now, we're here to buy tools. So we have a cogwork wheel. You have affinity for such radial blades? I can build upon the idea knowledge. Make them retract. Make them force store. Oh, but you know what? It looks like we're only going to be able to afford one of these max, so I'm going to go for the most expensive one, just to try to limit our risk proposition. Because I only have 1 craft metal, I kind of neglected to pay attention to that. So we'll come back to this character at a later point and buy them out. Bug Red, do you need our service? We shall create, as is our directive, to serve for Forlum Eternal. I think I read that already. But cool design on this character. What are they, the 12th architect? Bunch of eyes. I think I might be able to get up this way. No, I would need a double jump for that. So let's continue exploring here. I think there was a way to the right. And obviously, as soon as I find transportation back to the Ventrica station. I'm gonna try to look for that so I can go back to the early game. Weird, it doesn't seem to be anything here. It's just more of a set piece. Oh, could there be something up top? No. Never mind. Okay. Think, oh yes, there is a way to go here. Almost forgot how to harpoon. Okay, I wonder if I'm gonna be able to open these areas later. So far it doesn't seem possible. But I gotta get used to the harpoon, because I'm imagining it's gonna be like a critical part of combat. So let's go up here. And actually I think this was a dead end. Am I wrong? Oh no, there was a ripcord. I think. Is this a ripcord or? Okay, it could just be dressing for the level. Let's try one more time. Do I have to? Oh, she can look down. That's so cool. She actually moves her head. Man, the level of detail in Silksong is so neat. But I think we're gonna have to get some heavy boots or something if we want to pull on that. If it happens to be a ripcord, that is. But for now, there was also the butterflies up there. So while I'm here, just one more thing I want to check is these butterflies. So I can't, obviously play the needle in the air, but I might not need to. I might be able to just kind of play it from this distance, and maybe they'll pick up on it. Nope. But can we read their mind? To serve eternal, always an architect. Too bad we don't have enough silk to read their whole mind. Oops. Okay, so when we get a map, that's probably going to be marked there. But for now, I think I want to... I'm kind of out in no man's land right now, but I'm imagining if I keep going in this direction, eventually they're going to give me kind of like a transportation back to a different area. So I'm just going to keep trudging onwards here and see... Oh, this was the room where I got the harpoon in. I did not expect that. Shortcut? Indeed, it looks like it. This might also be a shortcut. So we did we did just, open this hallway here, but then we also blocked movement in this vertical direction. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything for now. Ooh. Do you have any thoughts? What are your thoughts on this matter? Nope. He's out cold. See, a lot of dead ends, it looks like. There's absolutely nothing here. Not that I can see. It just, I have to believe there's something more to those areas. Ah, I see. It's not permanent. So once you exit the area, it kind of undoes the hallway. There it is. My old high school had one of those sections that kind of like built a hallway between two buildings, like kind of like an arch that you could traverse through, and it had windows on either side so you could look down. It's a very fancy place to go to school. Okay. I wonder if those can reach me here. Interesting. Don't know why I would want to go there. Oh. More dead ends, it seems. They keep... I don't know if they're trying to send me a message. It's just so many places where it leads to nothing. It's a little bit disorienting, I will say. Uh-oh. I gotta remember what kit I have. So I got this boomerang, and then I have the cross stitch. Okay. Let's, post up here. Whoa! I think this is a new enemy. Okay. Bounce on this guy, at least. That was a lot of, oh my gosh! What a perfect, maneuver from him. Okay. Just getting back in the habit. That is a cool way to shield. Who was that? An underworker, feeble servant of the underworks, with a long twist pin and hard shell. I'm gonna just try to get a head start on this guy while I'm here. Hopefully, yep, that'll hit all of them. And then we do have a lot of intangibility afterward, so that was beautiful. We'll just take this heal. Oh, it looks like that attack didn't quite reach me in time. Okay, just I think I would have got hit if I didn't bounce off of him there. That's fine. We'll just wait for one more attack. Okay, and that's what I was looking for, just the one last hit on that guy. Okay, and this guy's slow enough. As far as big enemies go, he's not that dangerous. Funnily, when they back up, it's actually to my advantage, because it gives me some space to work with. Ooh. Oh, uh-oh. That was an interesting way to change the scene there. Beautiful, that's what I was looking for. Yep. I was trying to hit him into the gears. Although those don't look like gears, they look a little bit more dangerous than that. So, maybe they're bringing saw blades back after all. This is just the way back. And look at that. We're not afraid. Ooh. So I do have one half already, so this will be an upgrade to our spool. These are just coming fast and furious. Okay. And what is this? Looks important. I wonder if there's like a minimum time that you have to play the needle in before anything really happens. I think I would have hit it there if there was. I'm trying to make sense of this contraption, but nothing's coming to me here. This looks like an armory, you know, in the background. Ooh. Hopefully he doesn't see us. No, I'm not gonna be that lucky. Oh, okay. I kind of forgot where they drop you off after you finish that move. Maybe you can hit him into the... Nope, we're going in instead. Actually, just gonna try to heal in a safe spot here. Oh my god, go into the blender. Okay, that's gonna be openable from the other side, I'm assuming. And this feels like a new area. Whoa! Although I don't know if it is. We might still be in the underworks. I think we were already introduced. Oh jeez. Do you have to do that? Okay, easy enough when they don't have anywhere to go. And I will actually go down for the shell shards because I'm trying to build my stockpile back up. So let's just wait for an attack and do something like that. Okay, I can attack very fast. The thing about this crest is I think you can attack way faster than like something like the Reaper Crest, but I wonder if the Reaper Crest does more damage. Like this attack could be doing 1 damage, and then one attack from the Reaper could be doing like 1.3 or something like that, you know? I just don't know how to find out. Like I could do the experiment and just count down the the number of hits. I don't know if that would be a good use of time though. Come on. It's got a smaller window than I would initially be able to tell. Oh, there was a door on one of these sides. It looks like we're gonna have to fight for whatever that is. Okay. Good news. Oh. I'm gonna have to heal at some point, though. Just trying to farm enough to heal. Ah! Okay. I think this one's close to death. Uh-oh. Yeah, there we go. They might have exactly the same amount of health. And that always helps, you know. We're just building our stockpile even further. Is that all that was here, though? Ooh, crunchy. You never know, there could be something else. All right. But so far, I really like this area. The kind of aesthetic kind of jives with me. The enemies are fun to fight. They don't feel unfair. It's not crazy dark like some other areas. Ah! Okay, he doesn't have a projectile, so I think we're totally fine to just ooh, take our time here. And as I get more health, I'm gonna feel safer and safer, which kind of might counterintuitively work against me. Because I'll forget to heal. I don't think this... Whatever those rocks were falling in the background, I don't think they hurt us. Okay. Shortcut. Looks like it, but I mean, it's not like it's completely safe over here either. And we're back to this shaft again. This looks like the same shaft we came down initially. But we could open a shortcut. Yes. No. Never mind. We're just going in circles. Oh, this. I think I didn't go here, did I? That could be an elevator sign, or it could be a transportation pod. That's what I wanted. And I do have enough. Okay, so, still waiting on a map. I will try to go to, I think the Grand Bellway is the way out. That's what leads us to the Bell Beast. And then from here, I have a few things that I can knock off the list. So, one of them was, well, I guess I don't have any more need to string up my rosaries, but I did want to go to the Deep Docks and just do a little bit of early game exploration. Why not? So it feels good to finally have a function for this button that I keep pressing to open the map. Over here, around this area, is where I wanted to check out. And I think we can make it back. So actually we need to go to the far fields. My mistake. Sorry to make you work overtime, Bell Beast. That's just the way it is sometimes. Could have forgotten something here. Right. Okay, but we didn't want to go this way. Might as well sit down. And then it's down and to the left. Yep, all the way to the bottom. Nope. No thank you. Oh, now he's blocking my exit. Hang on. There we go. Okay. Oops. It's alright, I'll be able to heal that at some point. Right, I think... Ow. I think this was the place with the explodey guys who threw bombs at you. So we'll find out why I never left a marker here. I could have just been in such a hurry to get the hell out because I wasn't enjoying myself. Ooh. So it looks like this was blocked off, and I didn't even recognize that it was a place we could go because I just read this as a wall, but it looks like more to be a gate. Yeah. There we go. And if it closes behind me, I'm gonna I'm gonna be worried. Kind of like the City of Tears door. Okay, so completely new territory. Well, old but new. Interesting. I can't look down here. Oh, and I'm telling you, we're just coming across these spool upgrades at a prodigious rate. Yeah, but these are the the fools that I'm worried about. So let's see if I can't get him to miss. Ooh. Oh no, I did counter. Okay, I'm totally fine. What? What was that? No! I can hit those? I'd like to look below me. Oh my god! Where am I going? I can hit them back at him. Okay. I didn't mean to counter there. If only I'd known that the whole time. They don't seem to damage him. Whoa, no! What a trick shot. You gotta respect it. And that's why you sit at every bench you can find. I wonder if there was a closer bench. No, we're not that lucky. So there is going to be a little bit of a run back there. But man, I don't think that the counter is the way to go if I'm going to have to face off against a few more of those guys. We do have an upgrade to our crafting kit, but there was something here apparently that's new. Oh right, the cogwork wheel. Expanding circular blade, powered by a cogwork motor. Propels forward, slicing through foes. And then right, we have our crafting kit. So it looks like we have one more upgrade to our tool damage. And then two more for our pouch capacity. But I did want to switch out the cross stitch here for something more like... I would think the silk spear would be better against... if the thread storm hits those bombs back or repels them, then it might be useful. But the silk spear might actually be the way to go. So of course I'm going to have to find a safe way to fall all the way down. Which I haven't found yet. Just trying to minimize the damage I take on the way back. Okay. Luckily that stays open. Here we go. So I'll initiate with a silk spear. Okay, and that's a dangerous place to put myself. There we go. So 2 silk spears and then like 2 hits, if I counted correctly. So that might be 3 plus 3, 6. So around 8 health. 8 or 9, give or take. No, there doesn't seem to be anything there. Huh. This place almost reminds me of the Underworks. It's just with, you know, because it has magma. Uh-oh. And luckily those guys don't have a lot of health. They just unfortunately blend into the environment sometimes. Okay, bad place to put this guy, but luckily that's why you got the silk spear, and he still can block. So it's not safe. Okay. Oh my god. Why? Why did I forget he exploded? That is. Nope. That's not gonna work out too well for me. Just need, I think, 1 more hit to be able to get back to full health. Or not full health, but to heal. And of course, they're gonna make us use our silk. At least we can look up. I don't want to knock him off because I do want to farm. There we go. Oh, and I forgot that I didn't have any more silk. I was trying to harpoon to that ring so I can stay midair. Okay, so we're not out of the woods yet. It's nice they give us a little bit of leeway there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Mega uh-oh. I don't feel safe. Okay, but fortunately it's not, you know, super tough enemies. I'm still looking to heal. Oh, of course I had to speak too soon. Okay, but he does take out his friends. Okay. Luckily only got hit by the one. I got hit by his body, I meant, which does 1 damage as opposed to these 2. Oh. Something I will say about Silksong is the intangibility or the invincibility you get after sustaining a hit is not as long as it used to be in Hollow Knight. So that's how I was, you know, getting hit twice in quick succession there. Where in Hollow Knight I might be able to have kind of tanked through that second explosion. So nothing to it. Just gonna be a little bit of a run back. I don't know if the Silk Spear is gonna be, you know, the best choice for that particular encounter, but I might as well. It's been a while since we used the Silk Spear, but I know I can at least run my way through here now, for the most part. Okay, just wait for that magma guy to, Yep, I'm just gonna quickly take my leave. And, oh, I was able to do that the first time. And I do have a cocoon to collect, so I don't want to throw my life away here. Okay. Hold on. Knowing that this is a dangerous spot, I'm just gonna go ahead and eat one of these silk eaters. Okay, and I wasn't really paying attention to how much silk I had, so I could have healed and been safe there, but I just got a little bit nervous. I'm sure we'll come across more silk eaters at some point. Okay, I'm not looking to explore any new areas right now. Whoa! Yes, thank you. It's exactly what I wanted. Just turn around. Yep, nothing to see here. I can farm, so might as well. Ooh.
This kingdom appears more advanced in metalwork than my own ever was, in great part due to the natural heat source at its base. Working in such an environment is an impressive feat.
Okay. Now, I did mess this up once. There we go. Right, I was wondering why was there no cocoon? It's because I got it already. Ooh. Okay, not playing well. It's a little tough. Okay. Okay, I can use the explosions to actually, man, the problem is that it hits me too. It'd be fine if I could tell how large the radius was. And when he covers his mask like that, he's completely invincible. So it's not as if, you know, I could take advantage of that. Whoa! Okay. You can jump twice, you can run. Obviously, all that shielding isn't for nothing. Oh my god! Oh! One hit, no! This is quite dangerous, because as we established already, I had to use the Silk Eater to make my way over there. So if that's going to be the case every time, I need a more reliable way to deal with those explodey guys. I don't know what to call them. Maybe I can find them on in the journal here. Oh, yeah, the Flint Flame Flyer. I'm not going to use that. What, are you crazy? I'm just going to call them the Flyer. So I need a more reliable way to deal with them. When they cover their heads, obviously they're invincible, so I don't really know like what the plan is. I can hit the bombs back at them, but then what? You kind of have to wait for them to become vulnerable again. One of the, I will say, one of the tougher runbacks in the game that I've come across so far. Okay, as long as I don't aggro that guy. Man, so many enemies at the same time. Try to deal with this guy at least. Only 3 health. It's good news for me. Yeah, it's not as if you get rewarded for doing that. Okay, let's just try to skip. Right, we can go here. And this should be all right. Okay. But I imagine after that heavy enemy, we're going to be totally fine. It's going to be the end of the encounter. Not a good start. Of course, it would jump. Oh. Maybe one more hit. That's what I wanted, but unfortunately couldn't get it out in time. Yeah, you throw that, I will knock it back at you. Yeah, so I can't really hit them, but... Oh. Oh! Make sure to dodge. Oh. I think I should Silk Spear to deal with the smaller guy. Nope. That was quite the execution. What? Oh, it looks like he has a defensive move. Interesting. Okay. The only issue is if they bounce back when they hit a wall. Then I'll be in trouble. Oh my god! That's 3 attacks in a row. Yep. It's almost as if they never stop attacking. Oh, and they keep going, do they? But by themselves, that's no problem. A deep diver, bell-clad bug, responsible for mining the deeper, treacherous depths below their docks. Well, 2 of these guys at a time is quite the ask, I will say. Okay, I thought I had I thought I had enough to heal there. Like I said earlier, it's a little bit difficult for me to recognize when I'm able to heal and when I'm not. Just because I can't really rely on my peripheral vision. The spool doesn't stand out as much. So when you do have enough to heal, that circular spool lights up, which is, I guess, the analog to the flask glowing in Hollow Knight, which is what allowed you to see when you could heal. But to me, it just doesn't stand out quite enough, being as small as it is. There is kind of like a flash on the screen, but there are so many other flashes on the screen that I sometimes it all gets lost in the mix. Okay, so now that we know what that last wave brings, I think we have a better chance. Oh. Okay, and those do 2 damage, so I don't want to risk anything. Ooh, a lava lug.
What seems at first a purely defensive mechanism may also be necessary to rid this creature of excess heat.
So I think what I'm going to try to do on this flyer here is lure him away and then just make a run for it. Just make a break for it. Although it is kind of difficult. So what I'll do is I'll just get him over here. Nope. And then I'll just run. Yep, and I just knock that guy off. Might as well form a little silk while we're at it. Oh, not that getting your, cocoon doesn't fill you up automatically. Oh, interesting. I didn't expect that they could just block that. A little bit hard to see where I am relative to when there's like things in the foreground covering me.
The haunting has stolen some important part of these bugs. Yet still they attempt their former task, until that is, they sense my presence.
Okay, unfortunately, didn't connect with any one of them. There we go. So at least I know I can kill one of them with that move. And it seems like I'm just clearing out every one of these on the journal.
That incendiary material they carry is a natural wonder, with many potential applications. What a waste to carelessly throw it at me whenever I pass by.
I wonder if that's actually doing damage, but I'm not sort of recognizing it. Maybe I'll, oh! Maybe I'll try a few more times here. But it looks like it's gonna be a waste of time to try. Oh, interesting. It doesn't stack. The stun on them, that is, doesn't stack. They just shoot so much, or their rate of fire is so high that it's not easy to kind of like hit them in between. Just immediately heal. Oh, that's right. Thank you for shaking the ground to let me know. And of course, they're covering each other beautifully. Okay, just looking to heal. Okay, just wait for one of them to fire so I can heal. I wonder if that stuns them. You know, hitting their helmet kind of makes them stunned and not able to act. Okay, so in a much better position than I was last time. You can see because I got the training. So I will save this silk for the two flyers, not the explodey guys. Okay, and then they do come from the air. So here we go. Oh, bad place to use that. Just continue. I will have to tank it, I think. There we go. Just keep an eye out. And we did clear this guy, too.
Theirs would be a high-risk life, followed by a short, searing end.
No! I feel like if I just didn't pause to read, that would have been completely fine. I would have... Because I kind of had to reset my, the variables in my head kind of had to reset. Unfortunate. But, you know, I'm out for blood now. Those guys are not gonna last long. Only question is if there's gonna be another wave after that. But it seemed like I had to tank through the final wave there to kind of make it work. I feel like if I also hit one of the silk spears that I missed, then it also would have been fine. They would have went down a little faster. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay. And just come this way, please, if you would, good sir. Thank you. No, you're not doing that. There you go. Off you go. Okay. Fortunate indeed. Oh, I thought I wall jumped. Okay, so I guess this is the advantage to having extra spool. Is you can use Silk Spear a lot more often. And it looks like he can't shoot downward. He can throw to the left and the right, but not downward. Okay. Very tricky to lock down. Yeah, and I saw that jump coming. Oh. I think they both might have blocked it. Nope. No, you don't. Okay, jump again if you would kindly. want this one down. That's really all I'm asking for. Oh, I did. I did play it correctly, but I wasn't in the proper position. Okay, luckily they don't jump 3 times. I think healing is going to be the more important choice here. Okay. Did get both of them, luckily enough. Okay, I do have them stacked now. Oh, unfortunate. But I didn't use silk. Okay. I think one of them is down. There we go. Oh. Again. With enough practice, anything is possible. And anything is easy, as it were. Is this where I came from? No, this is a new area. But I do want to check the right side first, because I think this was possibly the reward. What did I get for all that? I think that was just a shortcut back to the shaft. And this direction is the progression. So we could have a bench up here. I would be so grateful. Okay, I did not expect one of these guys in here. Could be a bench up ahead, but you never know. Oh! It's a glass wall. Oh! It's a flea! Okay. I don't know if that means we got them all, but that could just be like 50% of them. Alright, so I guess now we'll definitely want to go back to the flea caravan. That was also on my list of things to do. But I'm pretty sure now there's a good reason for it. Okay. So I mean, still no bench. You're aware of it as much as I am. So I think, so to the right was just backtracking, so we'll have to go, we'll have to go, I should have checked the map before I did this. Uh-oh. Okay, thankfully there's solid ground. So we'll go in this direction and try to make that connection back to the old area. And of course we have these, oh my god! He's invincible? Can I even damage him? What? Wait a minute. Was that a hunter? I was thinking there's a reason I can't damage him. But I didn't expect for him to be kind of like an important character, which is what it seems now. I thought he might just, because his design doesn't, you know, resemble someone with great importance. And it looks like this gold stuff is all over the place now. Could just be magma residue. Okay, but I do want to check what's in this direction first. There could be a shortcut I'm missing. Uh-oh. I was gonna say, is this the whole room? No, there's something up here. Whoa! Ah! Reacted just a bit too late. You know what? I was gonna Silk Spear, but I'll take the heal instead. Okay, we do have one on top, which is more treacherous. We can kill it, though, in time. Ooh. How about that? So now we can go in the upward direction, or maybe not. 1, 2, 3. No! I remember those guys. Oh yeah, sorry, I was gonna say I remember those guys doing 2 damage. So was the magma bell that saved us the heartache. Okay. Interesting. Man, there's just so many directions I could go right now. But I will try to make the connection back to the bench, because at least I know there's safety there. And then we'll save exploring that room for the next episode. Didn't expect to be going in all of these different directions. Looks like the deep box is way bigger than it first seemed. Okay, and if you're gonna open this bridge, you might as well commit to it, because the animation takes 1 billion years. Close. Close sesame. Man, they just gaslit me into thinking this was a bench. Really? Okay, there's an up and a down. I think the up leads to the door. So I will try to... Oh, I think I can harpoon. Yes! I can harpoon. I should get in the habit of utilizing it for traversal. Oop. And this crest allows me to attack a lot faster. Look at that. So I could potentially sometimes take out enemies before they even get a chance to attack, if I'm quick. Oh, is there a ripcord here? No! I think the ripcord might be on the other side. If only I went that way instead of this way. I just want a bench! Is that so much to ask for? Okay, but it looks like we're in the same room that we were going to check out initially. Just, is there anything here? Doesn't look like it. So we're gonna have to wait even longer. Is that an enemy? Like, is that... What is that? Is this a new enemy? Uh-oh. I think that might have been a bug. I mean, it was a bug, but you understand what I mean. Actually, it might have been a slug. Kind of looks like one, doesn't it? Maybe over here we'll have a bench. A single bench. Oh. A bucket overflowing with smoldering flintstone. Not that kind of flintstone. Okay. So in Hollow Knight, there was a puzzle in the ancient basin where you had to equip a certain, you had to, you know, fulfill a certain set of criteria to unlock the, you know, the way, or to solve the puzzle. I wonder if this is one of those situations where we have to equip some kind of crest or tool or something like that. Or maybe we have to kind of throw a Pimpillo in here and explode it. If only I had a bench, I could test the theory. Ooh. Okay, we have ominous music. We're in such a bench drought. I'd be amazed if this was another For Brother Cygnus. Okay. I wanted to see if I could do that. Okay, so that's pretty safe. Can I knock him off? He does attack a little bit high. Okay, so far nothing too crazy. Okay, I think I'd prefer to take this guy out. Okay, just want to heal. Okay, thankfully only took 1 health. The magma bell coming in super handy. I wonder what that animation at the end is. It looks almost like he's covering his face. So he could be defending. Okay, very thankful. Very close. Okay, I'm trying to pay attention to 2 things at once here. Luckily, I can abuse that the limitation on his range. Oh, why would you step forward there? And I did notice that you can actually combo a little bit further after you dash attack. If you hit the attack button again. Just want to make sure I get the heal in. What is this? 4 brothers, Cygnus and Gron. What? That's an explosion? No! So it looks like we found our bench, just not the way that I wanted. So next episode, obviously we're gonna go and collect our cocoon, and then finally find that blasted bench that I keep talking about. I know it's somewhere in there. It has to be. I mean, you can see there's basically no bench at all anywhere here. And it's just full of lava and explosions. So yeah, after we I'm assuming we get out this way after we beat those guys, and then we'll be able to unlock the bench, and then the other door. Basically everything will fall into place. So hope you look forward to that time. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time.